when I started talking to Virginia and got like set up with my visit and everything, once I got into town, I realized that this is really where I wanted to be. And I like obviously looking into transferring everything. You look at the rosters and everything like that, and just kind of the schedules. You look at a lot of different aspects of it, and it was as good here as I thought it would be when I came on my visit.
But you, down at East Carolina, you didn't really know a whole lot about the program. But did people advise you on the school?
I didn't know a whole lot about the program. I knew a lot about Coach Mendenhall and everybody at BYU and their success, and I knew that they were coming here to try to just redo the success that they had there.
How about Coach McNeil being up here?
What's that?
How about Coach McNeil being up here?
It's a huge plus. I mean, every morning he's one of the first people that talks to the team, and we feel very lucky to have someone like him on the staff, and especially with, I mean, he's very well known and respected in the industry. And if anybody, the guys that have played for him, I mean, everybody loves him. Nobody doesn't like him.
So given everything you've been through over this last year with your knee and transferring and coming here, and how much are you just anxious to get out on the field and play some football?
I'm just ready to just go play and have fun, man. It's been a lot of work, a lot of hard work, and a lot of long days. And just to finally be able to get on the field and, I mean, just have fun doing what all of this hard work is for, it's going to be really fun.
How much did you guys push each other throughout this process?
Throughout, like
the competition this summer?
I mean, we pushed each other a lot. Everybody, I mean, we held each other accountable. We made sure that we were all doing the best that we could and getting as much work in, because at the end of the day, we have to have a good season here at UVA.
Go ahead.
You're good.
Well, you kind of said that this is basically the same offense you ran at East Carolina. What's your comfort level with it?
I'm really comfortable. A few like philosophies are a little bit different, and kind of some of the plays are a little bit different, but the core of the offense is like the air raid stuff. So I'm really comfortable with that.
Everybody likes to keep everything a secret when there's a competition.
Yeah.
Did you know that you were leading, and when they came and told you, hey, this is the decision, were you like, yeah, I could tell, or were you like, oh, wow? I
mean, I wasn't like shocked or anything, but I was just excited. I mean, like anybody else would be. I found out about a week ago, but not much more than anybody else. So I tried to focusing on coming out here every day, working as hard as I could, and just getting better than the next day, because we got a game September 3rd. So I knew that I had to be the best that I could be by then.
Coach Beck and Coach Anai are the ones who tell you. Is it just the three of you, or all the quarterbacks in the room together? How does that work?
I don't really know. Coach Beck told me individually, but I think he had told them before he told me, just so it wasn't like a shock or anything. So, I mean, they did a good job of just handling the whole situation, because it's an awkward thing going through it with a bunch of upperclassmen.
Coach Mendenhall mentioned how much he liked the fact that you have 2 years here, and that's maybe why he kind of took you on as a transfer to begin with. Do you feel like winning this job kind of sets you up a little bit, for these next 2 years, and you're going to get the most out of your first one, and kind of sets you up for that second one?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit, but at the same time, like, I know I have to perform like anybody else. I'm really excited about getting started, and I'm glad I have 2 years to be here. It's going to be fun.
What about the lack of game experience to this point? You kind of curious how it's going to hit you when you're in front of all these people?
I mean, I'm not really nervous. I've played a little bit before, but I mean, at the end of the day, everybody started with 0 game experience, and people have been fine. So, I mean, I'm not worried about it.
When was your last start?
My senior year in high school.
Never you played and all that?
Naples, we got whooped. We got whooped. I don't think there was a time I threw the ball without getting hit.
You said back in June that you could make all the throws, and you were very comfortable with that. How much do you think your mobility and running ability helped you win the game?
I think it's just being able to extend plays that, I mean, if a play breaks down, just being able to still have a positive play from it, it's a big deal, and it helps keep the momentum on your side when you're on offense and you're rolling, because, I mean, not every play is going to be perfect. Like, I mean, Smoke's been, like, kind of stopped in the backfield before, but he gets out of it. I mean, it's a plus to have somebody like that.
It's been a week now then that you've known. How has Matt Johns handled it? How's he been in practice and with you in the locker room?
He's been better than I could have ever asked for. He actually texted me today, when you want to start breaking down Richmond film, and I mean, he's that kind of guy. I mean, you guys have seen him in the past few years, and he's like that in everything. So it's really, I appreciate having someone like that really supports me. He's the first guy that when I come off from a big play on the sideline, he's there. He's celebrating with me. It's really fun.
Coach Mendenhall said that he'd prefer to keep you the guy and not rotate quarterbacks in or anything like that. What does that do for your comfort level, that you're not going to have to be looking over your shoulder? How much easier does that make it for a quarterback?
I mean, it makes it easy to know that you have a bunch of guys that support you, and that, I mean, everyone's going to make a mistake, and to know that you're not going to get pulled right away, I mean, you can go out there and still keep throwing the ball downfield, and you know what I mean? Play a little bit more loose. So, I mean, I'm going to throw an interception this year at some point, and just knowing that just play the next play it's a big deal.
So you've known for a week that you were going to be the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Who did you tell? Did you tell your parents? Did you tell your wife? Did a lot of people question you?
Just my wife and the few people. Yeah, my dogs knew right away. Just the few people really close to me. I
You get
just
a lot of questions though.
not too
I
much.
guess you're not
kind
that
of
well known yet.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, we're in camp, so we're really busy, and they know that. I mean, when I'm in camp, I can't really talk a lot. So, if it was out of camp, then I'm sure it would be a little bit more hectic.
Were
What's
you
your
worried to get
degree
all
in
this?
from East Carolina?
What's that?
What's your degree in from East Carolina, and what are you doing here?
I graduated in finance, and now I'm in the Curry School of Higher Education.
You worried at all that your wife might spill the beans, put it on Twitter or Facebook?
Nah,
secret out?
she likes to keep our stuff not or just private a little bit. So
We kind of know these guys' motivation, having been here and having experienced the loss that they kind of talk about. You might not have that chip on your shoulder just from not having experienced that, but what kind of motivated you to buy into this coaching staff and want to come here and then want to prove yourself also?
I guess kind of being a part of the whole process of changing the direction the program was going. It's exciting. This is the first year that Coach Mendenhall's here, and I'm just really glad that I'm a part of it for his first year too. It's gonna be fun.
You talked about learning everything about this program that you've had to do, and talking with Matt. Have you gotten a sense for what the quarterback position has been like here in the past, and kind of that's a spot where consistency hasn't always happened? Do you have a sense for that, and how this decision now can affect that positively moving forward?
Definitely just by talking to him. I mean, just seeing how kind of everything has been conducted, I feel like I'm as prepared as I could possibly be with this coaching staff, and just by how they talked about it before this coaching staff got here, I'm glad that I'm here now, and we're all ready to get started.
Can you talk about your relationship with these wide receivers? You're coming in a little bit late. How do you develop that relationship, and what's it been like on the field?
I think it started kind of just over the summer. Whenever anybody wanted to throw, I was here, letting them know that I'm as committed as they are. You know what I mean? They're trying to turn this season around or turn this program around too, and I'm the new guy, just showing them that whatever they're willing to do, I'm going to be there with them. And just a lot of hours spent together and kind of getting a feel for each other, and it's been we've definitely made a lot of progress in the past few weeks too.
What's
not
the
just over the summer.
on Diggy? What does he
Diggy?
do well?
I'm not going to say. Yeah, it's a secret. People will see on September 3rd.
Is he as fast as advertised?
He's really fast, especially once he gets 30, 40 yards downfield. He's pretty fast.
Did you guys in this offense before? Did you use the tight end a whole lot at East Carolina? How much have you used it here?
We didn't. Honestly, we had a tight end, but he was pretty much at the Y spot. It's kind of flexed out. I mean, I don't think he had his hand in the dirt, but maybe 3 or 4 times. So we've definitely made use of it in camp. I mean, you guys will see it come the season, but it's nice to have somebody that's so big that, I mean, if somebody's still on his side, he's still open. So I mean, it's gonna be fun throwing to a tight end.
You've been known for your arm strength throughout your career. I mean, they haven't really had a great deal of success with the long ball here. How far do you throw?
About 65.
Over the mountains.
Yeah, over the mountains.
Coach Mendenhall mentioned that you're married. I'm not clear. Did you get married this summer? Or?
Yes, July 2nd.
Can you talk about assimilating into this team, because you did show up late and they had a whole winter to kind of become a tight-knit group? What was that like, winning them over, I guess?
I mean, you don't really look at it as winning them over, but just coming in and working hard. And over the summer, I mean, a lot of people didn't know how I could play or anything like that. So a lot of it's just showing them that I'm going to work hard, and then I'm going to be the guy that's going to be trying to lead and all that other stuff. So, I mean, when camp comes around, then you kind of get to showcase, not have to talk about it. So just my advice is just when you get there in the summer, you just got to work hard.
When you made that, when you threw it through the hoop there,
Yeah.
how many takes was that?
The one on the knee was about 13 or 14, and I was really shocked. And the other one was probably 60 or 70.
Okay, was that just a morning, or was it you just came in here by yourself? What was the story
I think I
behind
had some time after class before I had to go back home, and I was like, well, I'll just throw a little bit, and I realized I had a basketball hoop set up, so.
it? Who was shooting that?
What do you mean? Oh, I just had it set up on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you do 60 rainbows on the second one, or was just that just like?
Sometimes it was a rainbow. Sometimes I was tired and just threw it up. So.
What was the team you followed as a kid?
In college, kind of a mix between UF and Miami. So.
What's your life been like since you got here? And new town, new school, new team, life.
Yeah.
What's it must be like a whirlwind.
Yeah, it's hectic and it's hard to kind of not get caught up in all the new change and everything. Just trying to take it day by day, but just trying to go about my schedule and be where I have to be when I have to be there, and just trying to eat at a new restaurant every week. There's a lot of food here.
What's your favorite?
Oh man, probably Zimburger. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
When you came here, when you first kind of made the decision to come here and talk with the coaches, things like that, did you have a goal in mind right away to become the starter? How did, or was that developed over time, or?
I mean, I had a goal. I had the goal of becoming the starter. That's why I wanted to come here. But I wasn't gonna just walk through the door and be like, I'm the guy, because I mean, nobody's gonna rally around anybody like that. So I just wanted to come here. I knew my goals, but I wanted to just work hard and try to blend in with everyone and be a part of the new culture.
What's your, just working with Coach and I and Coach Beck, what's your comfort level with those guys now, just in terms of what they want from you, what they're looking for?
I mean, I have a lot of comfort in them. I know they're going to put me in the best situation to succeed, and they've done it for so long. It's nice knowing that I don't have to worry about that part of football.
But it's like, when you do something wrong, do you know, oh, I just did that wrong?
It depends on if Coach and I's on the sideline or not. But no, I mean, I know on my own that I did something wrong when I do it, and I mean, I've been playing for long enough that I can correct my own mistakes, but I mean, you're going to hear it if it's something pretty bad.
Did practice change at all after they told you were the starter? Were you able to be a little bit more vocal? Did you see guys responding to you differently or anything like that?
I think not. I mean, it kind of changed after like the second or third day, just kind of like being consistently like just doing the things that I was doing. And I mean, I'm pretty vocal, especially on the field, not as much like off the field or like sometimes working out. But once we get on the field, it's kind of like a different mindset, and it's time to work.